What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to EliteCast. I am Parker Rogers, joined, of course, by.
Matthew Bressington.
All right, guys. Today we have a very fun topic to talk with you about. As many of you know, not a lot of people are in season right now. Some of you are still finishing up seasons. We have championships and everything going on this past weekend, next weekend, and a couple weekends. But for most of you, you're in the off season. This is the most important time for any football player. I know for me, it's a time where I'm able to train, get better, get bigger, faster, and stronger. So that's what we're going to talk about with y'all today. Offseason, what it's about, what you should be doing, and kind of what to expect from an offseason. So I guess I'll start. Biggest thing, offseason, you want to be lifting and you want to be speed training. For lifting, I recommend lifting at least 3 to 4 times a week. I know for me personally, I'm a college athlete. We lift 4 times a week. And then in between the lifting, we also do speed training twice a week. And then for position group, we do that, I want to say twice a week as well. So the main areas that you should be focusing on, and I'll like share with you my workout plan, what I do personally, so I can give you a little gauge of what you should be doing. So first, we always start with lower strength. So that'll be legs. So that's your squats, your power cleans, RDLs, hamstrings, doing stuff like that. So today was leg day, unfortunately. And I did power cleans, hamstring floss, which is a stretch to get your hamstring going, deadlift with the hex bar. So that's a good range of motion. It kind of emulates like a squat because it's you're getting a lot of glute, hamstring, and lower back with that. So that's a really good lift to be doing. Then we did different presses to stretch out the neck, Nordic hamstring curl. So that's engaging the core and the hamstrings. My least favorite exercise. I hate that. And then we, of course, did core. So then next, after you do your lower leg lift or your lower strength, you want to have upper strength. Those will be your bench press, your lats, your shoulders. So I know last week I did close grip bench press, landmine push press. So going here, going up, push press, push jerk. You can do bent over rows, pull-ups, curls, push-ups, different exercises like that engage biceps, chest, forearms. Those are good. So doing stuff like that. And then since that's our second workout, we do speed work after that. So that's doing footwork, doing position drills, doing, running sprints, running 40s, suicides, whatever you have, you want to be doing that. The next lift number 3 that you want to be doing is lower force and posterior chain. So the posterior chain is hamstrings, glutes, lower back. So for that, we do a variation of power cleans. It's clean pull. So you're doing the pulling motion of a power clean. You don't go all the way through. Then after that, we do front squats or back squats just to re-engage the lower portion of your body. Then a lot of times we like to do jumping exercises. So box jumps. So whether you're starting from standing, starting from kneeling, starting from your knees, we always do some variation of box jumps just to get the fast twitch muscles going and build those up so you're able to get quicker. And like if you're a receiver, building your fast twitch muscle is going to get quicker on the release. Then we do some sort of like step down movement. So with box jumps, you do a box jump and then you'll step off the box and land firmly on both feet. And then, of course, as always, when we don't have speed and conditioning training, we do core. My favorite. I love the core. And then workout number 4, we're going to be doing upper hypertrophy. So that's chest, shoulders, lats, stuff like that. So we usually do some variation of rows, chin ups, a variation of a dumbbell bench press. So that's just having dumbbells in each hands, dips. And then we always do a circuit of shoulder movements. So a lot of times it'll be without stopping, you'll grab a dumbbell in each hand, 10 front raises, 10 lateral raises, 10 high pulls, and then 10 overhead presses. So that's like one set of like a shoulder circuit that you could be doing. A lot of times we do curls, which are very fun. Curls for the girls. That's all you need to know. And then, of course, since it's the 4th little lift that we do speed and conditioning training after that. So as far as from a workout standpoint, that's something that you want to be focusing on. You want to really be focusing on your lifts, getting bigger, faster, stronger. Matt, what do you look for as a recruiter, as somebody who knows the offseason well? You've played football, you've gone through this process before, but now you're on the other side of things. You're recruiting people. What do you look for when you see people in the offseason? Like, what do you expect from them as far as recruiting wise, what you want to see from them? Just give us a little gauge on stuff like that so they know, well, what can I be doing? What should I be doing? And what are you looking for that'll help get me to the next level?
Of course, yeah. So I think the main thing is going to be consistency. mean, if you're posting one workout session a month, I'm not really going to take too much attention. But if your page is full with Monday back day, Tuesday chest day, Thursday this, that, the food is all over the gram, like chicken and rice, broccoli, healthy eating, cardio on one day, pictures of you riding up mountains and fighting bears. I'm obviously going to be taking notice of that. You know what I mean? It's quite easy to see who is working if they post it. Obviously, there are people that like to grind in silence, which is respectable, but not the best if you're trying to go to a new team. I think during the off season as well as working out, which is super important, you got to work on your eating habits too, and your cardio, because a lot of teams and players get injured throughout the whole season. You're going to need to step up if you're not starting. You're going to need to show that you've got the good cardio. Your vitamins and minerals as well. You need to have good joints. You don't want to be getting injured. You've got to train the joints as much as you can. You don't want to be tearing ACLs on week 1 and then be out for the whole season. You've got to restart rehab and do a whole extended off season. So it's important to keep your cod liver oil levels and vitamin levels up. So that's obviously super important, a bit that I do myself, even to this day. And then it's a range of like trying to communicate with players and then other coaches as well. So if you're a player who's looking to go D1, for example, you're going to be wanting to reach out to those teams and those players, as well as building connections with people in other teams and other players around the league you're in. Like, the best players know the best players is what my head coach has told me many times. And if you can reach out to these coaches and maybe do sessions with them, you can go, oh, you've got a practice coming up this weekend, can I join in? I'm a receiver that's looking to do this. If you can do that around a couple of teams a month, then you're going to be getting to know a lot of people. There'll be a lot of people going to want to get to know you as well. So game experience, if you can get it, obviously it's off season, so there's a lot less you can get. But really practicing with people, getting different looks, getting different coverages, getting different situational places. Because if you can practice these things and do some like field work or whatever with your boys, and you've got one corner that you played with your entire life, where you can go with 10 corners that will give you different looks on press coverage, are going to use different techniques. It's going to give you a whole different range of motions you can use coming into the next season. So I think that's one thing you've got to look for. If I'm saying looking for a recruiter, I'm looking for a corner, and I see the same receiver running these slow routes, he's a deep threat receiver, you can show that he's done that, and then I want to see different varieties. I want to see you go against a slot receiver. I want to see you go against an outside receiver that's really good at post. I want to see you cover every single thing. So it's important to show your ability and how diverse your moveset can be, as well as the things you do in general off season, like eating, cardio, and working out, as Parker says. So it's a very hard thing to kind of get all of that onto your socials, but like documenting that can easily be a thing. I've got 100 bench press last week. Now I'm on 120. It's simple stories like that people are going to see, and they're going to be like, "Oh, that's really cool. Can I see the images?" Or I get tagged and stuff all the time. We talked about it before we went live. It's just you can correct each other's technique. Like, a lot of people correct a lot of people's technique in my comments and on my DMs, but that's neither here nor there. Message the people about it. You know what I mean? If you're a linebacker from the NFL Academy, you know who you are. Message the people, give them the advice.
Be nice about it, though. Be nice. Yeah. Nice. We're trying to build community here. We're trying to build community. You want to build other people up. You don't want to tear them down. You just want to build them up. But that's really something good to do. You know, engage with people, engage like across social media, or like Matt said, if you're doing workouts with different teams, you know, hey, call up your guys, like, hey, I want to get field work in today. Like, come out to this field and let's run it up today. You know, do that. That's very important. Also, filming it, posting it, doing all that. Matt, how many DMs a week do you think you get of people sending you workouts, sending PRs, doing field work?
Let's check right now, shall we? I think I got at least a couple. I have in my last, so I got one from Jacob, who is currently former IPP player, and even he's still putting up stuff. He's playing in Poland. Callback workout, running back workout, DB workouts, season tapes, and this is just the last couple more DB workout. A lot of DB stuff. Linebackers, coaches even sending me like the players for the superlatives that I haven't done yet. But it's super important to keep yourself out there and keep engaged with the community. It's a small community we got. It's a growing community we got, and it's important to kind of put your name in there as these people that are the hardest working, because people are going to really recognize it, and schools are really going to see that as well. They deep dive into your social medias when they look at you for recruitment.
It's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. It actually is kind of scary. It's really,
exactly.
really interesting. So you know, also on that, we talked about this in our Twitter episode. Go check that out. It's episode 3. Be careful what you post. Be careful what you like, comment, all that stuff, because people are going to notice that. Something that's actually really cool. Last year, about almost a year and a half ago now, I interviewed. He's now with the Baltimore Ravens, David Ojabo. He told me in our interview. He's crazy. Yeah, man, I would hop on a bus, travel an hour and a half, 3 hours, go to the gym on the weekends just so I could get work in with my teammates, just so I could get work in with other guys that wanted to accomplish the same thing that I wanted to accomplish. You're going to have to make sacrifices. Offseason is all about sacrifices. Wake up early. That's the hardest thing. We're teenagers. We like to sleep. I completely understand that. Wake up early. If you're able to get up around 6:30 every morning and be in the gym by 7:30 or 8, knock it out of the way first thing in the morning. Boom, you have the rest of the day set up for you. Plus, like, if you're in there early, that shows like, yeah, I'm an early riser. I'm a grind. I want this more than the other person wants it. That's something in mind. You want it more than the next person. Good motivator right there.
Exactly. Did you see Daniel's NFL Academy? Daniel's video. The lineman he got all the D1 offers recently.
I think so. Have you posted it? Like, have you reposted it?
He posted it, and I'm one of the collaborators on it. He gets up 4 a.m. and I starts his work at 4 a.m.
Holy!
So he's got like field work. He's got a video. He's his offensive lineman, so you can see him doing kick steps in the fields. He's got his gym workouts, and he's got like workouts with other people. And he's in London, so it's obviously he's got the biggest availability. Yeah, 4 a.m. is crazy. Like a lot of people, like that's Mamba mentality kind of level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My most recent.
I do know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the most recent post. Crazy guy. He's super good too. Official going for on Instagram. Daniel's income. Can't know. Yeah, monster. I mean, he's got Texas Tech. I mean, it kind of pays off, and you can see he's got Texas Tech. He's got University of Minnesota, University of North Texas, University of Arkansas, Washington State University.
And these are all the kind of Power 5 schools.
Exactly.
If you want to make it big time, you're gonna have to put in the sacrifices.
Yeah, like he's waking up 4 a.m. for a reason. He's got the grind for it. He's definitely gonna go places with it.
Yeah, here's the thing. With everything that you do, workouts, everything, there's 2 different types of motivation that you're gonna have. You're gonna have intrinsic motivation. It's motivation from within yourself. Why I want it, like why I want to do this. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna have extrinsic motivation, which is the result of what you're gonna get. Extrinsic motivation for football players, us guys, being offers. I'm motivated because I want to get this offer. I'm motivated because I see this guy over here. Man, he just got five Power 5 offers. Why can't I do that? That's your motivation. Be better than the next guy, better than the guy ahead of you. Intrinsic motivation. I want to do this for myself. Like, I want to make myself proud. I want to make my family proud. Like, I have this ability. I have this talent. I want to be able to use that and show people that, hey, don't count me out. I'm in. So something good to do. This is speaking from experience. If you have a goal, if there's a goal that you want to set, if there's a weight that you want to reach, if there's a certain max that you want to hit, a PR that you want to hit on bench or squat or anything like that, what I recommend, if you have a sticky note, write it down on a sticky note. So if you say your goal is, I want to hit 120 kilo bench press by the end of the summer, get a sticky note, write it on that sticky note. Or if you don't have sticky notes, get a marker, write it on your mirror, put that sticky note on your mirror. Every day when you wake up, one of the first things that you do, you go to the bathroom, you shower, you get ready for the day. Boom, it's right there looking at you. Okay, I see this right in the morning. I know what I'm going to go chase today. I'm going to go chase that max today. I'm going to go chase that offer today. Every day you got to wake up, go chase it. Every day you got to wake up. You got to go and be better than the next person. I'm going to chase being better than this next person. Europe's elite. Shoot, crap. I'm rated number 48. this linebacker. I'm a linebacker. I'm rated number 48. The next linebacker is ranked number 35. I want to go and be better than him. I'm going to go earn that next star. I'm going to earn that next position. Everything that you do is earned. Nothing is ever given. So everything that you do has to be from within yourself, knowing that you are fully capable of reaching that next goal. And if you want to reach that goal, by all means, you have the power within yourself to do it. So go out there and do it. Be consistent, get the workouts in, film the workouts, post them, gain attention. Anything that you do, post it. We want to see it. We want to know that you are different than the rest. And that's my advice. That's my 2 cents on it.
We wanted to run through walls, man. Jeez. It could be subtle things too, like for me, it was my number on the back of my jersey. It was 25. I have 25 on my tattoos. I got 205 here, and I got 205 here too. You can see my jersey number somewhere over here. I've got my jerseys from Pride on my walls with my 25. I wore 25 for GB. Like that for me signified continuously being better, not just in life, but not just in football side, but in life too. So 25 is on my walls at home. It's on my tat. It's literally marked into my skin. It's first thing I see when I wake up. It is everywhere. It's a superstition, of course, but like it can be a superstition if you want it to be a motivator. It can be a motivator. Like yeah, for me, my number, it was a consistent improvement, and goal setting was a big thing for me as well. So every year since 2019, I've written down 20 things I hope to accomplish. And say 1 year I got a certain number, and next year I got to get better until I get 20. If I get 20, I've had a pretty good year. But I set goals. Some things are as easy as like it's PB in the gym. Some things more life related. It could be that. Something you can make a 20 just for football if you wanted to. I did that at some point during my seasons. I'd have like certain stat lines I wanted to get. Or like you can have, I want to go from 6th string to 4th string. You got to be realistic with your things. If you're like under some crazy corner that's going to go D1 and you're like 4th and you're like 16, the odds are probably not going to overtake D1 corner, but maybe in a couple of years you could be that guy. But yeah, goal setting, small motivations, whether it be family, numbers, positions, or like cultural influences, could be anything. And self-confidence and self-belief, you got to do it for you. At the end of the day, you're the one trying to get these offers. You're the one trying to get the education. You're the one trying to go stateside. So you got to really believe in yourself and exude confidence. And like a really, really small thing, this is not like a must-have, but a lot of players these days are getting hashtags on their stuff too. Like Tyrese Johnson-Fisher, UK to the world. Like if you see that, you can see that. I clicked on the other day. I was like, I might get one for Elite Britain, I was thinking of a couple ones I could do for that. So, well, let's see if I figure that one out. But yeah, like a small thing like that. A couple other players have done it. None of them are coming to mind at the moment, except for Tyrese. But there's a lot of people that have those small little hashtags that are motivators to them and other people. And certain niche groups might like see them. You know what I mean? It's an easy thing. Click on the hashtag, you got few hundred posts. If you post that long, you can see all of their workouts, even if you stumble across on the explore page. It's that easy to kind of link all your socials together.
Yeah, but here's the cool thing about that. The reason Tyrese is the only person coming up in your mind and in my mind is because he stood out. He's done that work and he's put in the effort to do that, and because of that, he stands out. Like it's plain and simple. He's done the work and he stands out. Bottom line is this: nothing's earned. Wait. Sorry.
Nothing's given.
I've done that several times. Bottom line is this: nothing's given, everything's earned. You got to find it within yourself to be better than the next person. With that, we're running out of time. So thank you for joining us again on Elite Cast. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. So that's Matt and I signing off for today, guys.
Yeah.